Everybody knows the world ain't right. Down on your knees, get up and fight.
G'day, Rockhound here. Embark Studios have just announced that their first game, a free-to-play co-op shooter, is officially called Ark Raiders. Embark released a 20-second announcement teaser via a new Twitter account for the game, the link to which is in the video description below. The teaser also tells us further announcements will come on December 9th, almost certainly being at the Game Awards, and my guess is it's highly likely we can expect to see our first full trailer for the game at those awards. Okay, with the game's name now known, Ark Raiders, let's dive into the brief teaser and see what we can spot with a detailed analysis. Let's play it through once fully for you.
Ark's on screen, calling for volunteers. I repeat, Ark's on screen. Enlist. Resist.
The teaser, which is purposefully glitchy throughout and is backed by an almost Pink Floyd-esque sequencer music, opens with a kinda old-school looking radar screen, upon which a moving object with a multicoloured arc appears, which immediately tells us where the game's name comes from. The object has a label, but it's pretty much indecipherable. We then see a very glitchy image of a character almost beneath one of the quadrupod enemies that we've seen teased previously. The quadrupod fires a missile from its underbelly, and then it's a little hard for us to tell what is happening, but it appears that the quadrupod may be hit, and it drops down enough for us to see a decent outline of its head or cockpit. More glitching then takes us back to the Ark moving across the radar screen. The female voiceover says, "Ark's on screen, calling for volunteers. I repeat, Ark's on screen." To me, this suggests that the game revolves around players joining to fight against incoming AI attacks. The volunteers part could also be seen as a subtle way to remind us that the game is actually free to play. We then see what is probably the clearest view of gameplay throughout the teaser. On the far right of the screen, we see a rocket or ship moving to the right, and our character, which again reminds us that the game is a third-person shooter, is faced with a giant metal sphere which bounces towards them, almost reminiscent of the bouncing bombs from the World War II British dambusters raid. As the sphere nears our character, we see a second player nearby, and then we get a single frame of the sphere illuminated, so we're able to see its sheet metal construction as well as a better look at the weapon our character carries. We then see the tagline, "Enlist, Resist," and that will be given more info on December 9, which confirms we're highly likely to see a full game announcement and possibly a trailer at the upcoming Game Awards, which I've put a link to in the video description below. So, now we have the game's name finally, and we can continue to get a better feel for what the game is like. The music in this teaser and the game's art style continue to give me a late 60s or early 70s sci-fi feel, which I really like. This game is shaping up well, and what I really want to see is the full game trailer, like today.
I'm afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen.
Well, let's see what the Game Awards bring. I'm hoping that we get a full cinematic trailer with some gameplay, but only the next few days will really tell. As soon as we have more info, I'll be sure to update you, so smash that subscribe button if you want the latest info and in-depth analysis of developer videos for Embark Studios' Ark Raiders. If you found this video helpful, please consider leaving a like as well. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Kia kaha. Stay strong.
Everybody sees, stop and bright, last one to leave, turn out the light, last one to leave.